everyone and welcome back to the Fit Kitchen. This week I've got a lunchbox essential. So perfect for a snack throw today, perfect for a breakfast on the go, or perfect for an energy boost after a workout. It's quick, it's simple, it's high in polyunsaturated fats, so it's good for your head, good for your brain, and good for your body. So this is my homemade chewy granola bars. So I'm going to do a step-by-step tutorial for this again, just because I want to show you how easy it is and how quick it is to make. So first of all, I've got 150 grams of oats. Any kind of oats you have, these are just normal Flavins oats. So into a bowl they go. Next in is just some coconut oil. So it's 40 grams of coconut oil, so 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of honey. So that's about 40 grams as well. I just popped it into the microwave, melted it down, it mixes easier, so in that goes. Coconut oil is a really good source of MCTs, so it's medium chain triglycerides. They're just smaller branched chains of fats. They break down quicker, so you get a quicker burst of energy. Really high in poly and monounsaturated fats. Good for your brain, good for all of this. Next we're going in with, put it in there, about 80 to 100 grams of, I have medjool dates. So medjool dates are a natural source, but they're like nature's candy. They are extremely sweet. So they're the sugar replacement here. So as our honey is a natural sugar, these medjool dates bring a really nice sweetness. And these are what you use if you were making a caramel. So like my healthy caramel squares, these are the filling in it. So I have 80 grams of medjool dates and I have roughly the same amount of just smashed nuts. So I have almonds, cashew nuts, pistachios, whatever you have, throw it in. So the last thing's going in is just 40 grams of peanut butter. Top of that, if you want to, some people like these, some people don't. Dried fruit mix. I love these in my granola bars. Again, they add like a sweet burst when you bite into them, when you find them. So add them in as well, if you can get them in the bowl. So if you have like some seeds, so pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, throw them in. Dried fruits, any kind of things like that. You can even put in some dark chocolate chips if you want them in your granola bars. But I'm going to keep it as this because I've tried these already and these are extremely tasty, so I'm going to stick to my roots. So really, all you got to do now is just get in there with your hands and mix it all up. So that's our mix all mixed up together. So that's the whole mix actually mixed up, so you can see it's all really well joined together. It's a really sticky consistency. So next thing is to get a baking tray. You can see the thickness of this. So this is going to be the thickness of our granola bars. It's just bigger than the size of my hand. So whatever one you have, use. I have some parchment paper, so I'm just going to line that in. I like to give a few squirts of extra virgin olive oil. Just any spray you have, or even with the coconut oil, use any left over. Just so it's easier to get off the parchment paper when it's cooked. So after that, just get your spatula, preferably the piggy one as always. Get in there with your mix. So make sure you get it all in there. Spread it out all over the tray. With these, I like to really squash these down because they'll set better as bars. Don't press these down, they'll come out pretty loose and it'll be more like granola than it will granola bars. So I keep them pretty tight. And a good tip for this is to get your parchment paper, fold it over your bars and press down. Okay? So you're not getting your hands dirty, but you're pressing down. So do it on every corner. It's not really flattened down. Make sure it's the same consistency throughout. So there's no bits over here that are thicker over here. So it'll cook all the way through. Now it's just a case of putting this in the oven at 180 degrees, so like gas mark 3 or 4, for about 30 or 40 minutes until it's like a really nice golden brown color. So this is it, 40 or around 40 minutes in the oven on a low enough temperature. You'll see after a while that the outsides will begin to crisp sooner than the inside. So just moderate temperature, you know yourself. So that's it, 30 or 40 minutes in the oven. So now it's up to you on how you want to cut these. So if you want like bars, just I would say do 3 and then 1 in the middle, so you'll have 6 bars. But I kind of like small squares just so you can pop into your mouth. So I probably want to do 8 or 10 squares. So just get creative with this, get chopping. If you have a nice like creative, I don't know what they're called, like star shaped thing, if you press on you can make like granola stars. The hard work is done, now just do what you want. So you can see you get a load of like different nice shaped granola bars, really gooey, really chewy, and really good for your health. Any bits left over, so you may have a few crumbs cracked here and there, use them as granola, so crush them up and throw them into your yogurt. As in, this is so versatile, you can do it with anything. So it's important to remember that just because these are healthy doesn't mean there's no calories in them. So like, there's a lot of fats used here which are pretty high in calories, but you have to look at where the calories are coming from, and there's a lot of health benefits to this. So again, everything in moderation is key. The calories will be here over my shoulder, so that's roughly for 8 or 9 servings. You can do more if you make them smaller or do less, so the calories will change depending. One tip I would have with these is when you take them out of the oven first, leave them cool. That will help it just bind together a little bit stronger. So if you start cutting when it's hot, it will start to crumble a bit and spread out. So leave it cool first, then chop them up. So that's the recipe done. Thank you so much for watching as always. If you haven't checked out my Instagram or my Snapchat or my Facebook, please do, because I am constantly posting recipes and healthier alternatives to food, because that's what this is all about, getting you cooking in the easiest and healthiest way possible. So as always, I'll see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock for another episode of The Fit Kitchen.